Listen, if you have been feeling stuck in your life and you have been asking yourself the question, well, what is my purpose? Why am I even here? What am I supposed to be doing? Because I know I'm not supposed to be living like this. Listen, I have a great motivational message for you. And by the end of this message, by the end of this video, all right, you're going to feel empowered. You're going to be inspired, all right? And you're going to go out and do that thing that you are called to do. The key to your purpose lies in the things that you love to do. And I'm going to tell you all a quick story, and then I'm going to put this into a deeper perspective so you can get a great understanding of what you should be doing right now in your life to follow your purpose. All right. Now, if you've gone through a spiritual awakening, drop your comments down below. Let me know. Be like, yo, Coach Kev, I am going through an awakening, or I have gone through awakening. Remember, you are awakened now to the true reality of which you live. Your mindset is key to everything because your thoughts create your reality. Never forget that, right? So if you've gone through an awakening and you started to see, man, this 9-to-5 job that I'm at, it doesn't resonate with my spirit, it doesn't resonate with my soul, that's because your soul has been banging on your body, crying to get out, right? Because it's not fulfilling its purpose, right? You have to follow your purpose. Now, when I went through my spiritual transformation, when I went through my spiritual awakening, okay, this is exactly what happened to me. I did not feel like I was supposed to be at that job, all right? And I have been at many corporate America jobs after graduating from college, and I was fine, of course. I was fine during those times, but at the same time, I was always getting attacked. I was always getting poked, boop, boop, boop. They were always pushing my buttons. They were always had something to say. And I would always ask myself, is this what life really is? Is this where I'm supposed to be? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Remember, it is a system. This is what they have created to keep you just under modern day slavery, right? You're doing the same thing over and over and over again, Monday through Friday, or Monday through Sunday, Tuesday through Sunday, Tuesday through Saturday, whatever that looks like for your schedule. You're doing the same thing over and over again, all right? And it's putting you now on this hamster wheel of unhappiness, especially if you're not happy what you're doing. Now, there are many jobs out there that it could be a passion of yours, right? Maybe that is your purpose. Now, you need to follow my TPP method, right? Make sure you write this down, right? Comment it down below, pull out a pen and a notepad, write this down. You need to follow the TPP method, and that is talents, passions, and purpose, all right? I made a short about this a while back on my Instagram account. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you go and check it out. It's right here down below as well, all right? But listen, TPP method, talents, passions, purpose. A lot of the times what you all are talented at, and you may need to sit down, all right? Because if you have been on that hamster wheel of unhappiness, well, guess what? You've probably placed your talents in the closet. You probably threw them in the backseat. You threw them away because you felt like you didn't reach what you wanted to do at a certain age. And because now you're at a certain age, you feel like you're not capable, or maybe somebody told you you were not capable. Do not let those limiting beliefs overpower you. You hold the power, chosen one, to change your life, right? And it's going to start this year, and I need you to make it happen. A lot of the times, what you are talented at, you are going to be passionate about as well. Right now, perfect example for me, I'm passionate about motivating, inspiring, and helping people. Not only that, I think I'm pretty talented at it, right? I know how to speak. I know how to talk to people. My personality, which is your personal reality, all right? My personality is very outgoing. I'm very personable. If you come on a one-on-one call with me, you will get the exact same energy that you see in these videos. And you can ask anybody that has had a one-on-one call with me. You can ask anyone that is in my private community, all right? This is the energy that you will get from me because I want to see you succeed. I want to see you become successful. If you are the chosen one of your family, you have a mission to complete. There is something that you have to do. So you need to think about your talents, my family. What are you talented at? All right, write it down right now. Oh, Coach Cav is on it today. Write it down. What are you talented at? For me, not only that, with speaking and being out here on YouTube, right? When I went through my spiritual awakening, I was called to start this channel. And a long time ago, I had a lot of people tell me, yo, Kev, you look like you belong on stage, man. You look like you should be doing something on stage, right? And I would always say, no. I don't know what you're talking about. That's not me. That's not me. But once I went through my awakening, I was called to get on stage, the YouTube stage. Who knows what God has for me later down the line? Maybe I will be on a real stage speaking to schools, speaking to inmates, speaking to people, troubled teenagers. Who knows? Right? I'm just taking everything day by day, living in the present moment and being happy, making sure that I am high vibrational every single day. Right now, of course, you're going to get distractions. Of course, people are going to come along and poke your buttons. There's going to be the narcissist that's going to try to come back. People are going to try to do everything to disrupt your energy. Do not allow for that to happen, because you now know the power that you truly hold, and you hold the power to make a decision as well. So if somebody cuts you off the road, you hold the power to say, I'm going to get mad and I'm going to go flick that person off, the hell with them. Or you hold the power to say, you know what? I'm just going to be cool, calm, and collect, and I'm going to keep on pushing. You hold the power to make that decision. Think about all of that now that you are awakened, especially when it comes to your talents, your passions, and your purpose. What are you talented at? All right. And not only that, besides speaking and doing all these other things, I'm also extremely passionate at writing. All right. For those of you that don't know, I am a published poetry author. Right. I love to write, and I have a lot of projects that I'm working on. I'm very, very busy. All right. But if you would like to check out my book, it's called Poetry Is Me. You can find it on Amazon. You can find it on barnesandnoble.com, booksamillion.com. Check it out. All right. I also have it out here in a few libraries that's in my hometown. Okay. You will absolutely love it. I guarantee it. All right. Go ahead and check it out. But that is one of my passions, and I'm extremely talented at writing. Right. And I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to boast. I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to say any of that, but I know the gift that God has blessed me with, and I use it. I use it every single day as much as I can. All right. And I love to write. All right. So if you have a talent of writing, if you have a talent of singing, if you have a talent of drawing, if you have a talent of working on cars and you're just an amazing auto mechanic, if you have a talent of speaking, communicating, anything that you are talented at, and if you are passionate about it, and it's something that you truly love to do, that is the secret key to your purpose. All right. The secret ingredient, the key to your purpose are the things that you love to do. I love to do this. I love to talk to you all. I love to spread motivation and inspiration to everyone. And I love to see a smile on someone's face when they're like, yo, Coach Kev, you helped me get out of the bed today. I was feeling down. I was feeling depressed and anxious, and I didn't know what to do, but you gave me clarity. You gave me vision, right? I absolutely, it's touching to me, and I love doing it. It's passionate, and I have stepped into my purpose. I have found my calling, what I'm supposed to do, right? And never in a million years that I thought I would be here. But the little revelations and manifestations from years and years and years ago was popping up on my journey in my life. You see, when you don't go through an awakening, you don't see these signs. You don't pay attention because you're distracted by worldly things. But once you go through an awakening, now you can see through the veil. Now you can see clearly more of what is in front of you, what you're supposed to be doing, and where you're going to be led. Trust the signs, my family, when you see them. If you have always been thinking about moving to a certain state or a different country, and then all of a sudden you hear something about that country on the radio, all of a sudden you go to the store and you see that, and you see information about that country on the magazine, or someone or your neighbor starts talking to you about it, saying, hey, I just came back from visiting such and such. That is a sign. Pay close attention to that. All right. A lot of the times people will be like, man, like, that's crazy because I was thinking about doing that too. And it just goes right over their head. But you, chosen one, you're spiritually awakened now. All right. Now you are, God is calling you to where you're supposed to go. And when he's calling you to go somewhere, you have to stay obedient and you have to move towards that destination. All right. And watch how doors will open for you. Watch how opportunities will form for you, right? You're going to meet amazing people. That's why when you also go through an awakening, you're losing people, all right? They're not supposed to be in your life anymore because they can't come with you to the next level. If they do, they're going to take advantage of you. They're going to hurt you. They're going to harm you. They're going to do something to try to stop your blessing. But God says, no, 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 no. I can't allow for that to happen. So I'm going to separate you from that person over there. And I'm going to usher in more people that's going to help you along your journey. If you want to start a YouTube channel, you landed right here for a reason, because I can help you start a YouTube channel. You've probably been looking for someone to help you start a YouTube channel. All right. Maybe you've been looking for some motivation to get you through your day, and you landed here out of nowhere. It just randomly popped up. It was a suggested video to you. All right. There is a reason why these things show up in your life when you're thinking about the things that's going on in your life. And then you get the sign. Once you get the sign, you have to take it and run with it. You have to apply it to your life. That is also going to help you step into your purpose. All right. There's a reason why people like me, maybe other creators that you're coming across, are showing up in your life and giving you the inspiration, the information, the motivation, the tools, the resources, the path, everything, the wisdom, the knowledge, everything that you need to get to the next step, right? You're going to go through a lot of different things in your life. You're going to go through the turmoil. You're going to go through backlash and setbacks and people making fun of you and provoking you and all these different things. But once you overcome, all right, the comfort zone, don't live here. Don't live in your comfort zone. You have to step foot out of your comfort zone in order to, you will never find your purpose in your comfort zone. Woo-hoo! Someone needed that one. Write it down. Pull out the notebook and write it down. Dang, Coach Kev, he said, I will never find purpose in my comfort zone. So if I stay where I'm comfortable at, then I'm never going to elevate. I'm never going to get better. I'm never going to rise to the vision that I truly, truly want. Remember, you are the co-creator of your life. Your thoughts create your reality. Imagination creates reality. Whether you believe it or not, it absolutely does, right? And I have the perfect example. Many of you remember this story, okay? I was once driving a rental car, right? And someone hit my car, and I was driving a rental car. It was an SUV, and I think it was a 2024 Grand Cherokee. It was nice, family. It was a nice ride, right? But I love exotic cars. I'm an exotic car man. I love cars, right? And I was pretending, I was imagining that I was driving a white Lambo truck, a Lamborghini Urus. That's exactly what I was visualizing one night when I was driving my rental car. And and I would visualize people breaking their necks looking at the car, and I felt I felt the power in the vehicle, and it just felt amazing, right? So I'm passionate about cars. I love cars. I love working on cars too, for those of you that don't know. The very next day, did you know a white Lamborghini truck pulled up right next to me at a stoplight as I was driving home, pulled up right next to me. Both of our windows were down. I just happened to give him a thumbs up. I was talking to him. I was like, yo, what's up? I like the ride. I was talking to him. I was like, yo, can I talk to you right quick? And the reason I asked that question is because my father always taught me, when you see an opportunity, you seize the opportunity. Just like B Rabbit said in 8 Mile, you got to seize the opportunity. So I asked him because I wanted to know what he did in order to get to that level. So he was like, yeah, no problem. He pulled over. We ended up talking for a little bit. I asked him, could I see the inside? He said, no problem. I went to go park my car. Next thing you know, family, he was getting out of the driver's seat. He walked around. He tossed me the key, and he got in the passenger seat, and he said, let's go drive around town. I was like, whoa, you gonna let me drive this $350,000, $400,000 truck, and you don't even know me? I'm a black man with dreads. You gonna let me drive this? He was like, let's go. Next thing you know, family, I was driving around in a white Lambo truck. No, I did not rent it. In a white Lambo truck around town, and people were literally breaking their necks. They were turning their heads. And I was amazed. Right now, I'm not trying to get off topic here, but what I'm trying to say is that your purpose, your talents, the things that you're passionate about, visualize those things. All right. See it becoming your reality. Imagine it to fruition and watch how the doors will open for you. Come on now. You can't make these things up. The fact that I to the T visualized a white one, and that it happened, and that it showed up, and that this random person that did not know me, who just tossed me the key and said, let's go driving. Come on, man. I'm on the way to my passion, to my purpose, to everything that I've ever wanted. All right. Along with my writing. And you can do the exact same thing. Right? If you want to start a YouTube channel and personal brand, reach out to me. Join the private community. I got some great stuff for you. You will absolutely love it. Your mindset will shift. All right. If you know that you need someone to help you get to the next level, or maybe you need some guidance, don't be afraid to ask for help. I've had to do the same thing. All right. Everyone needs help along their journey. All right. And God is going to send people to you to help you to get to your purpose. So do not forget the TPP method. All right. Your talents, your passions, and your purpose, they will connect. What you are talented at, a lot of the times you're going to be passionate about. And when you are passionate and you're talented about something, you're going to do it over and over and over and over again. And guess what? Doors will open. Opportunities will show up, right? People will begin to show into your life, right? When you go in the right, sometimes all it takes is for you to be in the right place at the right time, and the right moment will happen, and everything will change. It will change your entire life. That's all, family. That's it. All it takes is one time. All it takes is one viral video. All it takes is one time for you to answer the phone call. Now, not for the narcissist, right? But let's just say that somebody's trying to reach out to you, and you're just like, man, I don't ever answer any phone calls. Or maybe maybe you're trying to find love, and people have been inviting you out, but you never want to go out. All right, take the opportunity, because you never know what God's plan is for you. You never know what's going to happen. But when you do these things, all right, and something else that I want you to all to remember, pay very close attention to this and write this down too. When you are getting ready to interact with someone, when you are getting ready to go on that interview, when you are getting ready to start something new, I want you to visualize and imagine the highest timeline possible for that interaction, for that interview, for that thing you're about to start. Think about the best thing that could happen when you do that. Don't think about the fears. Don't think about the setbacks, the lashbacks. Don't think about the disappointments, right? Think about and imagine the greatest thing that could happen with that interaction or whatever it is that you're doing, and go into it expecting for that to happen. Right now, you are shaping your reality. Now you are creating this belief system that you can overcome anything that is trying to halt you, stop you, and that anything that you come across, it is meant for you. Obviously, the demons and all that stuff is going to show up to distract you. But because your thoughts create your reality, because you are the chosen one, because you hold the power within you, and you have such an amazing heart, listen, you're going to be able to attract and opportunities and everything like that to come to you, especially when you are thinking about it from the highest and the best option possible that could happen in that interaction, in that interview, in that new thing that you're starting. Believe and you shall receive. If you can see it and if you can believe it, then you can achieve it. Right? Write that down too. If you can see it, if you can believe it, then you can achieve it. All right. And I got some more sauce and nuggets that I'm about to drop for y'all right now. Everything is already created. Creation is already done. All right. And that goes for everything. Everything. Okay. So there is a version of you out there that is already a multimillionaire. There is a version of you out there that is already a doctor, already a scientist, already a lawyer, already doing everything that you could possibly do. The version already exists. Every possible opportunity that can be possible already exists for your life. All right. You create your future, my family. So why do you think every single person has a purpose here? Why do you think a lot of people don't find their purpose? Because they're living in fear. They're living in sorrow. They're living in depression and anxiety. They allowed for other people to pull them down and tell them what they cannot do. And they got stuck in their own ways. A lot of people are living in their negative intentions, right? A lot of people are just thinking poorly. Their mindsets are extremely bad. And no, you're not going to reach your purpose if you're doing that. That is why you have free will here, right? If I wanted to, I could easily go take my car and crash it into another car. I could easily go harm myself and someone else if I wanted to do that. But I'm not going to do that, right? That's just stupid. But there are a lot of people that actually do that. They made the decision to do that, right? So think about your life. Think about what you can do right now to get that thing started right now. There's no more holding back on your purpose. There's no more holding back on your passions. All the talents, all the things that you put in the back seat, that you put in the closet, I want you to go pull them out right now and start working on it. It's time for you to start visualizing your future. Think about the things that you truly want to do. Do not live in the past so much that you're living in fear and depression. Do not think about the future too much where you're scared of the future, that you don't know what's going to hold. Don't think about the future from a standpoint where you're thinking of the negative things that could happen. All right. And you're scared. All right. Live in the present moment right now. Be happy. Be grateful for everything that you have in your life right now. Right now. Gratitude is the best attitude. And when you can do this and when you can produce this, all right, it's the highest vibration, right? Along with the amazing heart that you have, and you're putting that great heart energy out here, you're going to open doors for yourself, my family. And it's going to be so powerful. It's going to be so powerful. All right. So remember that TPP method, a lot of your talents and your passions, it's going to be connected to your purpose. The secret key to what your purpose is lies in the things that you love to do. All right. So I don't know who needed to hear that message today, but I hope it resonated. I hope it motivated you. It inspired you to get up, to pull everything out of the closet, and to move your needle forward and to keep on keeping on. All right. Remember, failure is necessary, but quitting is not an option. All right. That's one of my quotes. I have it on the back of my sweatshirts. If you've been around on the channel for years, you probably heard me say that from the beginning. Failure is necessary, but quitting is not an option. Right? In order to succeed, you have to fail. You're going to fail towards that purpose because the enemy doesn't want you to get to your purpose. So you have to keep trying. You have to keep going. So remember, no matter how many times you fail, you have to put it this way. I found 5,000 ways. I found 3,000 ways. I found 10,000 ways that didn't work. I just didn't find the one yet that does. I found 200 videos that didn't go viral. I just need to produce one that will. Don't worry about what you're not getting right now. If you're starting your channel, you're starting your business, don't worry about the 5 views, the 20 views, the 35, 45 views, right? You keep going. YouTube is not a race. It is a marathon. You have to keep going. You got to stay consistent. And if you're trying to build that channel, you're trying to build that business because you feel that it's part of your purpose, maybe you have a story to put out to help people, listen, you cannot stop. You cannot quit, and you have to trust your vision. You have to trust your heart. You have to trust the path. You have to trust the vision that God has given to you and move with intention every single day. Every single day. All right, so if you want help with that, come on over and join the private community. The link is in the description. It is also in the comments below. I want all of you to reach your purpose, follow your passions, follow the things that you're talented at, and don't throw away your gifts. Right? Don't throw away those gifts. You were blessed with them for a reason, and you need to use them to the best of your ability. All right. So have a great day today. I love you all to life, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Peace.